Hi, everybody. This is Coach Peak. Today's Wednesday, September 13th, and coming to you today from home. Been a long day. I've had a day full of doctor's appointments. Um, Probably know I've got a new tumor that's been battling me, and I'm fighting back. And so we had to go get some details today and make some plans for some treatment. And I don't really want to talk about that today. I want to focus on a new project that last night, if you saw Channel 9 News, Miss Karen Kornacki came in and talked to me. And Karen and I have kind of formed a little bit of friendship and got to know her when I first had my tumor removed in May. And she did a really good story and a follow up on me. And she's just a really, really super nice person and have been really good to me and my family. And she did a little follow up with me. And I told her about a project I started actually when I first had this tumor removed about writing a book. And so she did a little story on me yesterday aired on Channel 9. But you know what? I thought I was going to wait a little bit of while until I kind of started to push this a little bit. But I thought I might as well talk about this. So I've written a book, and I started it this summer. And the book here, it's available on Amazon, and I'll put the information here out with it as well. But it's called Grip It and Rip It. But basically, a high school track and field and football coach prepares for the fight of his life versus brain cancer. Part one is called 19 Days, and it's 250 pages long. It's available on Amazon in paperback version, and also in the Kindle version as well. It's $25 for the paperback. I think it's $9.99 for the Kindle version. But basically, it chronicles the story of when my symptoms first began in mid-April up until my trip to the ER, and then diagnosis. And then the 19 days refers to the day I was diagnosed up until the minute that I go into surgery. And the book stops there. And, it chronicles the struggles, the triumphs that you go through, the physical struggles, the mental struggles, the spiritual struggles, everything that you think that you have to go through when you're facing the fight of your life. And there's some urgency, there's some concern, there's things like you feel like, when your life is in danger and you're up against this incredible battle, all of these things you have to prepare for, and not knowing for certain what the future is. And, 19 days is a long time to go through those types of struggles. When originally, people wanted to get that tumor out the next day, and then it became, a couple days, and then a couple more days, and then it became almost 3 weeks. And you have a lot of time to prepare, a lot of time to reflect, and a lot of time to think about what the future is really about and what's important to you and prioritize. And a lot of things I did was for my family, and to prepare. And it's also about leaving a footprint and leaving a story behind, for my family, so they always know, what their dad was doing during that time when he was getting ready to go to surgery. So I think it's pretty darn good myself. Those of you that are close to me that have read it really like it. And but I'll put the information out. And I'm still kind of formulating a plan on how to share this information and get it in the right hands of people. But I think it's a really good read. And anyway, I just wanted to share that information and get that out. I've sold 2 copies already, so I'm officially now a published author. I've got to be really honest, it was never a goal of mine, but I'm glad that I did it. And I'm going to push the heck out of it. And I will say that the proceeds from the sale of this book will go directly toward the Grip It and Rip It Foundation that we've formed. And the mission and the goal of this foundation is really simple. It's to give back to education, through scholarships and through program funding. It's a really simple mission that my wife and I both believe in, to provide, funding for programs that are underfunded, okay, and also to provide scholarship opportunities for young men and women who wish to become future educators and also coaches as well. So it's important to us because we've both been in this business for 27 years, and as we are nearing the end of our time in this profession, it's really important to be able to give back to what has given us so many. But I wanted to share that information with you today as a primary thing that I wanted to transition with and talk about today, because I'm really proud of that. This book, I think it's got a lot to offer a lot of people, from coaches to parents, to just people who may need a little pick me up and a little laugh with some Coach Peak humor in there as well. For those of you who have read some of my posts, I've got a witty humor sometimes, but I hope that you consider taking a look at that, and I'll put some information out, and that you enjoy that read. So thank you very much for listening today. Hope you have a pleasant day. And no, Coach Peak's going to keep fighting this cancer. This sucker is rearing his nasty head, and he's fighting back hard. And I got some more information today, and we're formulating a good plan. And it's going to be a battle, folks. This cancer is getting nasty and coming at me with both fists cranked. And Coach P got a little knocked wind out of me again today. But my attitude is great. I'm going to keep fighting and fighting every day and win every day. That's all I can do. So, but God bless you, and I thank everybody for your continued support. So, 1, 2, 3, grip it and rip it.